Welcome to CVTV News. I'm David Kerr with my co-host Deedra Haven. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to Germanna Community College. Find your future at Germanna.
We'd like to start this weekend's broadcast with a fun little tidbit about one of summertime's brightest and to some magical little insects. Whether you call them lightning bugs or fireflies, there's no denying that these summer bugs are fascinating creatures. There's just something about following and catching them in lumbering mid-flight and watching their little wings expose their luminescent little bug butts. Even for grown-ups. Their glowing bottoms consist of three parts: reflector, light cells, and transparent exoskeleton. When they flash, nearly 100% of energy is light.
That's better than an LED.
It is, with none expended as heat. Unlike a standard light bulb that gives 10% light and radiates 90% heat. As fascinating as this may be, the fireflies are not putting on a light show for us humans. Their flight and flash patterns attract the same kind of more than 1,900 different species as a mate. The males fly overhead emitting patterns of light flashes, almost like Morse code. When a female lightning bug responds with a similar pattern, the males know that they are the same species and a suitable mate. If you watch carefully on a warm summer evening, you may see flash patterns that look like a J, a series of dots, or long or short lines, all indicating different species of fireflies or lightning bugs.
That's really impressive. Sounds like the Navy friend or foe signal.
And remember to put a hole in your jar lid so they'll survive.
They need to breathe. CVTV has been reporting on the progress, or more accurately, the lack of progress, at the Aquia Town Center since we first went on the air. This is a parcel of land at the corner of Route 1 and Garrisonville Road, directly adjacent to Aquia Harbor. However, last week, get this, there was some progress. As we noted in June, Stafford County was anxiously waiting for Mosaic Properties, the owners of the Aquia Town Center, to sign a new development agreement. Would they or wouldn't they? The agreement had been concluded, at least in principle, but Mosaic was slow in inking the agreement. But the good news is that last week they signed it. Under the terms of the agreement, Mosaic Properties will develop the site with commercial tenants and in return receive a tax relief of over $6 million. Wow. There's also another condition of the agreement, very, very important people nearby, one that should please nearby residents and passersby. The site is notoriously cluttered and overgrown and has been for quite some time. Under the new agreement, Mosaic has 90 days to clean up the property.
That's a good thing, because I know people who are tenants in that area and they are quite embarrassed to have clients come visit them at the property. So how's your commute to work? Do you travel north or southward? While stalled in rush hour traffic, have you daydreamed about what would make traffic better?
Yes.
This might be your chance to submit your ideas to the Virginia General Assembly. There's a new study being conducted by a collaboration of the Commonwealth Transportation Board, the Office of Intermodal Planning and Investment, Virginia Department of Transportation, and Department of Rail and Public Transportation. The study includes the I-95 corridor from the Woodrow Wilson Bridge in Alexandria through our Stafford, Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania area, all the way to the North Carolina border, and will identify problem areas, possible solutions, and performance improvements.
I like the sound of this.
I-95 will be studied throughout the summer with a draft plan to follow in the fall and submissions to the Virginia General Assembly by their January 2020 session. The public can provide feedback on what improvements are needed at 2 upcoming meetings. The team conducting the study will seek to identify issues along the corridor, which may include crash frequency, crash severity, delays, and incidents that close travel lanes for more than 1 hour.
Which happens just about every day.
Often.
Yes.
Officials will give a brief presentation followed by an open house. You may speak with the members conducting the study and provide written comments. The meetings are on the following dates. It'll be Tuesday, July 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. at James Monroe High School, 2300 Washington Avenue in Fredericksburg. And then there's another one on Thursday, July 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Virginia State University Multi-Purpose Center. That's at 20809 2nd Avenue in Petersburg, Virginia. Study manager Ben Manel will also accept comments by email at VA 95 corridor plan at vdot.virginia.gov. Or you may mail him at 1401 East Broad Street, Richmond, Virginia 23219. The first public comment period will end on August 21st. Please visit va95corridor.org for updates on the study.
I think Ben's going to get a lot of emails.
I think so.
He'll get a few from me. All good. Because he's trying to fix the problem. Well, there's no doubt that bricks and mortar malls in their market height of the 1980s are a dying breed. In recent years, Sears, an anchor retailer of many malls, has closed thousands of stores, cut hundreds of thousands of jobs, filed for bankruptcy, and sold assets to hedge funds. Landmark Mall in Alexandria serves as a foreshadowing of the demise of malls. It's been boarded up since 2017, and Alexandria is undertaking a redevelopment plan for the site. Local attorney Charlie Payne, who's been on our station and at various shows, representing the developer Bonaventure and Spotsylvania Town Center Mall owner Cafaro, are being proactive. While there is no notice of closure for one of the mall's largest occupants, Sears, the Payne, Bonaventure, Cafaro team are planning for the worst. In the event the Sears closes, they offer an idea to help the mall stay a viable business. Their plan proposes a mixed-use project of 271 apartments and 500 square feet of commercial space covering the parking lot, and the footprint of a torn-down, in what would be the footprint of a torn-down Sears store. Of course, there's only if Sears closes. Most contentions with the plan are regarding parking and traffic for more than 500 additional vehicles that will be added to the already congested mall area on Route 3 and the surrounding roads. The county first must agree to rezone the property. To do so, a rezoning application complete with a traffic impact study, impacts to school, public safety, and parks must be compiled. That's for any major redevelopment or rezoning. The development team believes the apartment complex would be a hot spot where millennials, young professionals, and empty nesters could live, work, and play in the same area. They will offer 1 to 3 bedroom apartments in the monthly range of $1,200 to $1,900 per month. The mall owner, Cafaro, is not seeking tax concessions from the county. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.